Good morning, it's Dr. James. Hey, I hope you're off to a wonderful, peaceful start this morning. It's so good to see you. I can't even tell you this morning how grateful I am to have this time with you. On my way up to the treehouse today, I was thinking about a time 35 years ago when I was in one of the most dark spaces of my entire life. I had absolutely lost my way, and I didn't even know if I wanted to continue. I was 19 years old, and I was absolutely expressing in my life exactly what my mindset, my belief system was telling me to, that I did not have worth, that I did not have what it takes to create anything close to a life that I would love, that I would be at peace with, that I would be finding joy and purpose in. I was experiencing, expressing exactly what my guidance counselor told me when I was 18 years old in high school as a senior. He said to me in our very brief exit interview, which is designed to actually tell you about, what they see in you so you can start thinking about what you're going to do the rest of your life. Where are you going to go to college? What are you going to study based on what they see in you through high school? Well, my guidance counselor had a 30-minute slot designed for that experience, and it actually took about 2 minutes. He said to me, "You know what, Jimmy, you're a really good kid, but you don't really have what it takes to go to college. Your grades, they're not good enough, but more importantly, you don't seem to have what it takes. You're a really good guy, but your GPA, your SAT scores really, really do depict someone who's not going to actually make it to college. So you might want to find something other to do. And I hope you can find something that actually helps you do whatever you can do." And that was my meeting. And I remember walking out of there going, wow, I'm done. What the hell am I going to do now? I was absolutely devastated. My friends were telling me, "Hey, so-and-so said I was going to go to this school and I should be studying this. Hey, Jimmy, what are you going to do?" And I said, I think I'm going to take a year or two and figure it out. I try to put a positive spin on it. I'm going to take some time and I'm going to figure it out. Well, I took some time right into going to work at a truck stop on the New York Thruway. And I had a shift that was designed for people just like me who were playing down, who wanted to get lost, who did not want to be seen. I worked at 6 at night to 4 o'clock in the morning on the New York Thruway. In one particular February night, 2 years into this experience, I was in the darkest space potentially in my entire life. All of my confidence had gone. My vision for my life, my love of myself was on the ropes. And I showed up for work. I remember putting on my jacket, which had a little tag on the side there that said Jim. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror and just the sense of loss, the sense of sadness. I couldn't even look at myself. But you know what I did like every single night? Once I walked out after the dressing room, and I walked out to my post at the truck stop by the fuel islands waiting for truckers to come in. I put the smile on because I was always good at putting the smile on. Potentially you know exactly what it's like. You will put the smile on, but underneath your heart is breaking. Underneath you're lost. Underneath, if anyone really, if they knew what you talked about to yourself and how you treated yourself and how you found fault and did everything you could to not allow yourself to love yourself. That's exactly what I did every single night. It was my darkest night though. So this night in particular, a truck drove up. And this truck drove up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was 40 below zero with a wind chill. It was a godforsaken night. And that truck drove in and that truck drove up and he pulled in. I remember thinking to myself, put the face on, smile, be a good person because you are a good person. The guy rolled down his window. He looked at me and I looked at him and I said, "Sir, what can I do for you this morning? I am here to serve you." He walked out of his truck and he stood in front of me. And he looked me in the eye and said, "I am on my way to Boston. I will be back through here tomorrow night. And if I see you, if you are still here, so help me, I will kick your..." And I remember going, oh. I remember just being stopped in my tracks. And all of a sudden, just The melting away of all my limited beliefs, the melting away of me holding myself back, the melting away of not having any confidence, forgetting who I was. I had forgotten who I was, and I was in a dark space because I was living up to my lower belief system of absolutely not believing anything could come through me that was beautiful. Nothing could come through me that was brilliant. Nothing could come through me that was divine. But that gentleman, who I believe was an angel, who absolutely was placed in my life in that moment to wake me up from my own self-imposed oppression, my self-imposed slumber party. He woke me up and he said, you know what? You absolutely have something else here to do. And that is why this morning, when I look at you this morning, and I don't know what your story is. I don't know if you have a dark night of soul. I don't know if you've been through a dark night or right now you are having one. But I promise you, you have gold inside of you. You have potential that is unrealized. You and I get a chance this morning to say, you know what? We are going to find our gold. We're going to help someone else find our gold. We are not going to allow ourselves together to play down. We are going to rise up and we are going to create a life that we love, one that we are proud of, one that has absolutely moving the direction of our purpose with passion, with absolutely knowing, with deep humility and grace and divine intuition and inspiration. We will absolutely rise today and be everything we came here to be. 13 years to the day after that experience, I graduated and became a doctor. And there's no way that would have happened unless that one gentleman reached inside of me and held the mirror up so I could see it and say, wake up. You have inside of you an opportunity to create something that is absolutely spectacular. And I say to you this morning, with deep grace, humility, and conviction, wake up. You have something inside of you that's here to be realized and brought into the world. You have something to bring into someone else so they can wake up and realize what they came here to be as well. Today we rise, today we wake up, today we are on fire with purpose and passion. Thank you. Now you know why I do what I do each and every morning. You have an insight to why I love you and I love this. This is my purpose. This is my passion. And with deep humility, I say, I love you. I am grateful for you. Let's go out and create a life that we love. Peace and love. Bye for now.